What's up, TFU Nation? This is your boy Alejandro. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And if you have any special requests, let a brother know.
Damn, a brother.
A brother.
He's really pulling that 25%.
I think he's out.
I'm down 162 pounds in 6 months, and it feels great. Looking at myself in the mirror is a trip. I marvel at myself now because I'm like, man, I've done this in 6 months. 6 months is not that long ago.
I started this program back on July 1st at 288.5 pounds. Today I weighed in at 184. When I first got here, I was sad and depressed and stressed out. Over time, I regained my self-esteem, my willpower, my determination, and those things have helped me to grow and become happier with myself and in life.
Use code TFU10 for a discount on the full body cleanse.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of TFU.
Let's go.
We got an NFL Pro Bowler,
Talk about
607 tackles, 8 interceptions, 10 forced fumbles, 3 Pro Bowls, and a Super Bowl ring.
Talk about it.
TJ Wardenau.
Woo!
What's happening?
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
I'm all over the place.
We happy you
right.
here.
I'm used to hosting, so
Yeah.
this is dope though.
We've never had a Super Bowl champion here.
Yeah, we're happy to be here, though, too.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super
What's
Bowl
going
champ.
on?
This is the first.
Word.
Super Bowl champ.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't carry that ring around all the time, I see.
Nah, man, I keep it. Man, it's too big, bro. That ring, man, even when I do wear it, like I halfway through the night, I'm taking it off, or I'm like putting it in my pocket half the time and putting it back on. It's just so heavy and man, it bruised your other fingers.
Did you hit the era where they start coming off and like
we was a year right before they start transforming and shit. Yeah, so I think right after us, somebody had the transformer. New England. They had that big thing that had like something, a stadium on the inside or something. But
shit, going back.
This is probably like the era, the first of the Boulder ring. Like,
Do they give you guys insurance for the ring? So if
do
you
they
lose
provide insurance for the ring?
Let's say you lose the ring.
Yeah.
It's on you or the Broncos?
It's on us.
Yeah.
For sure. It's on
Can you
us.
buy another one? You're like, hey,
You know
I lost
what?
mine, or is it like it's not the same?
Coincidentally,
It's
you
like,
bring this up, I almost lost my ring. Like, I was in Vegas, and it's Vegas, so I know I had it the night before, right? I put it on my nightstand. I wake up the next morning, and it's gone.
Damn.
You know, I ain't had no company or nothing, so I'm like, I left it at the restaurant, or I'm going, I got to track my steps. But I had tore the room apart already, so I'm like, it's not in here. Dang, it's not in here. So now I go down to security first, see if anybody turned it in. Just ain't nobody turned no Super Bowl ring. I don't even know why, but I just took a chance, right? I took a chance.
Never know.
So then I went straight to the restaurant I was at. They didn't have it. Then I'm like, I'm kind of like just bracing myself to admit that I lost my Super Bowl ring. Now I'm preparing for everything, like if I could reorder another one or such and such. But I'm like, nah, man, I had that ring on when I went to the room. So I go back to the room, and I'm just, you got to take one of them Will Smith moments and just stand there and look around like, I started looking, and then I went to the corner, and I slid the curtain back. It was under the curtain on the ground.
Damn.
I said, I just knocked it over last night. Doing something, getting some water or something. And it was right there, man. Probably the second greatest moment of my life.
Man,
The first was winning it. Second was finding it for sure.
you were about to make a maid really, really happy.
Whoo! Ooh, man, look, that was going to be on one of them Las Vegas pawn shop.
Yeah, that's what I was
items.
saying,
Super Bowl,
yeah.
TJ Ward. Let me tune in. Yeah.
How much do they spend on a ring, or is there a certain limit?
You know what? I don't know exactly how much they spent on those rings, but it's definitely up there.
You
Yeah,
just get
I'm
it,
sure.
right? They don't send you a bill later, like they took it out of your paycheck.
Man,
Like,
so you could
Super
get
Bowl
replicas.
ring.
You could get replicas like for your family members and
Okay.
stuff. Like my dad, he has a replica ring.
That's dope.
But I'm not sure exactly if you could. I know a couple guys that lost their rings though.
So those-
they didn't
are
go
those
back and get another one.
Are those,
One of my buddies got it stolen out his car or something.
Damn.
Like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
so you didn't get another one?
Nah, he didn't.
So those stories of like, I gave my dad a Super Bowl ring. That's just a replica.
No, they may have. They may have given him a real one, but they may have given him a replica too. But either way, it's you winning it.
Man, going back
and something
to
represented.
when you first started playing football, you played for probably the greatest high school football team of all time.
Yeah, De La Salle. Well, I really didn't play too much. I was on the team.
You didn't play too much?
Nah, man, I didn't play. Like my junior year, so this is my little backstory. I started school a year before I was supposed to, so I was kind of always a little bit behind.
Okay.
So, when guys start, hitting their spurts and shit, I was a year behind. I'm a junior, but I look like a freshman, sophomore.
Right.
And plus, we had really good talent. Like if I was at the local high school, I would have been playing probably since sophomore.
They
but-
never lost a game from 1992 till his senior year. Well, after his senior year.
Yeah, the year after. So we was
2005.
151 games.
Never lost a game.
That's crazy.
It really is. It's crazier looking back at it now. I was talking to my coach a little bit ago at my golf tournament. I'm like, Coach, can you believe that shit? Like,
That's
we were like,
insane.
though, that's crazy. Like, when you're in it, it doesn't seem so impossible. It's just literally day to day, week to week, and really having the preparation and the confidence that you're going to win every game. So when you in it, it's just like, we finna win. This is what we do. It's a machine, man. It's just like we were talking about consistency. It's just straight consistency. And 1 year after the other, 1 year after the other, 1 year after the other.
What was the practice and like? What was the coach like? How was the discipline there?
Man,
Like,
we
was
had-
it different? Like, obviously, it's got to be different. You
And I want to hear about you not playing as a junior.
Oh, yeah,
And then what happened your senior
So,
year?
yeah, my junior year, man, I was a little undersized and I didn't hit my growth spurt yet, so I didn't play. Senior year come, my opportunity to start. I'm starting this year, having a great season. First 3 games, I had 3 interceptions.
Okay.
Then the third game, same game, I had an interception in. I broke my knee. My patella. So, I didn't have no offers. I missed the Nike camps during the off season. So really, I was unheard of. Nobody even knew who the hell I was because I didn't do back then. If you didn't do the Nike camp or some type of camp during the summer, you really that's how you got on the board, even as an underclassman. So I didn't do that. I didn't have no game film. So I was banking really just on my senior year play to get a scholarship, and then I got hurt. It was really like a year and a half recovery.
Then how'd you get to Oregon? Oregon's big time.
Yeah, man. 4 of my best friends on that team all got scholarships that same year. It was like first time ever. For 4 guys from one senior class went to one university, right? All highly touted, and we had a relationship with our D coordinator or the D coordinator at Oregon, Nick Aliotti. His brother Joe Aliotti was our dean of students at De La Salle.
Okay.
So it's Catholic school, and basically they just allowed me to come here and walk on.
Oh, that's dope. It's funny because I used to live in Lane Community. I used to go
that's
to
where I
Lane
went.
Community College.
I went to Lane.
know.
Yeah,
You went to Lane.
I went to Lane.
Okay, yeah.
So I went to JC. So when I took the next year off, right after my senior year, I graduated. I went to DVC in Concord, just took some classes. Then I moved up to Oregon.
Okay.
And then I stayed with my boy Demetrius Williams and went to Lane for the next semester.
Okay.
And then the following year is when I enrolled at Oregon.
Oh, that's dope. One thing they told me when I got there, because I had messed up my grades, so I had to go to junior college first, and then I was going to transfer to Oregon University, but I went over there and I was wilding too much. But the one thing I will tell you is this. They told me it was going to rain every day, and let me tell you, after that summer, it rained damn near every motherfucking day. For me, it did.
I'm from the Bay, man. It rained, so I'm used to it. It rained a little bit more than it rained at home, so I was cool. The summer was hot, though. The summer's been hot and humid.
It was definitely hot, but it rained every motherfucking day, man. That shit was crazy for me. I was like...
Lane kind of dry, too.
Yeah.
At least when I went, it was super dry. I was like, man, let me hurry up.
It was trash.
And get up out of here.
Yeah, no, it was trash for real.
For Oregon, do they let you keep the... Were you there when they started going crazy with the uniforms?
Yeah.
Do they
that
let
was
you
around
keep
the time,
all of
man.
them?
You keep most of them, yeah, for sure. I got a bunch of my Oregon jerseys.
How was it your time in Oregon?
It was amazing. You know, I feel like we was part of the ascent to where they are now. Like, my class is where we really started turning it over. I was the first Rose Bowl my senior years in like 40 years or something like that. So, you know, after that, it was like Natty, Rose Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, Natty. Like, we just started running it up. We ain't won the chip yet, but, you know, we there, and you see the program now, what Dan Lannon is doing, the recruits we getting, it's crazy.
The year before the Rose Bowl, you guys were rated number 2, no? Until who's your quarterback? Dennis Dixon got injured?
Yeah, for sure. Even that year,
number 2.
We was going to win the Natty that year towards ACL, man.
Didn't have no backup, huh?
Not good enough for us to win the Natty. Not good enough for us to win out. I think we lost like 3 of the next 4.
Man, what's it like on Oregon's campus having all that Nike money?
What's it like?
Yeah, like facilities.
Back then, right now it's crazy when I go up there, man. That campus is ridiculous. Like, they got high-end condos and stuff now in Eugene. Like, that's crazy. Like, rooftop pools and shit. Like, it's Eugene. It's fire. They couldn't have gave us nothing like that back in the day, man. Look, we was at Barnhart acting up the little dorms. If you know Barnhart, you know. So,
how does the new NIL deals make you feel when you hear all that?
That shit,
you know
different.
what? It don't really. The past is past. We can't do nothing about it. But what I am mad about is the year that they cut off for back pay, and the compensation was like 2015 or something. If you played, it's like, damn, how y'all just pick a year to stop it off? Like, all right, we're gonna do 15. Like, from 15 before wasn't playing college football and wasn't, you know, others weren't reaping the benefit of what we were doing out there. So that's what I'm mad at.
2015 is not that long.
Yeah, come on, that's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Those guys didn't do much.
Yeah.
There's a long line of shit built up from them. But you also then went to the NFL and got drafted by the Browns, man.
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
Amazing.
Even though it was the Browns?
Yeah, even though it was the Browns, it was amazing, man. Shit, I was drafted 2nd round.
Hell yeah.
I only played half my senior year. Had a great junior year, man. I played a year and a half of college football. I went 2nd round. I was ecstatic. In Cleveland, you know, when everything settles down, you probably like, damn, we got a long way to go. But we had a dope-ass draft class. I like, you know, the guys that I got drafted with. I'm like, we could change this bitch around.
So from high school to college, it sounded like you played about 3 years of football. And then got drafted. And then got drafted 2nd round.
Nah, dead ass. I played about, really? You want to keep it a buck? I played 3 games my senior season.
Okay.
And then I played my full junior year.
Okay.
And I played half my senior year. So really like
20 games,
15?
25, 15.
It was like
okay, so you take 3 years, you play you play 12 my junior year. I played special teams my sophomore year, so you could count that too. So let's play 2.5 seasons. Oh, absolutely. So that's the game I got hurt. I had a high ankle sprain. So I was front row, literally sitting on the bench. Everybody was walking in, and I'm just pouting because it's the first game of the year. I'm balling first half, and we lose first off. And, you know, I'm like, shit, if I would have stayed healthy, we no doubt we win that game. And I'm watching, like, everything go and I just see, bow! I'm like, oh! And I'm in the boot. I can't even get up. My first instinct is to get up and run over there because I know my dog gonna need some backup. But I can't even do nothing. I'm sitting there, and then I'm just literally watching the shit like a movie. All it go down to the fans, and you know. But I seen the whole thing, man. You can't antagonize a dog, man. Gonna get bit.
That day he became one of my favorite players.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I know y'all won the game, won the battle, but Then win the war. It looked like.
How was the NFL Combine? How was that?
Man, it was weird, dude. It was like everyone's preparing on their own, right? It was like little cliques, like. Yeah, it was real clicky. I ain't like it, but everybody in there to do their own thing.
You had to have killed it.
I did well, man. I could have did better.
I mean, second round, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. 38.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Are you one of the players that know every safety that was drafted before you?
I knew most of them, but it wasn't on like, no, I'm gonna use this as like, nah. I was like, for sure, I wanted to be the best safety, just regardless. Like, I could have went 7th round, and I was gonna want to be better than every safety taken. I could have been the 3rd safety. I would have been looking at them 2 above me, like, yeah, I should have went higher than them. But that's just my motivation.
You think getting drafted to Cleveland might have actually been like a blessing because you came in and played right away? Started, no?
Yeah, I started
like led the
right
team
away.
in tackles.
Yeah,
First
I was playing special teams
since '99.
Yeah. What was that last one?
First rookie since '99 to lead the team in tackles.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's you.
Yeah, I know I got some hidden stats that I forgot about. But yeah, man, I was playing special teams and defense, man. I don't give a damn. You gotta make your bones on the special teams, especially if you a defensive guy, punt, kickoff. And I took pride in that. I'm trying to make the tackle, every tackle. And I made a lot of tackles on kickoff. Like, out of them 100 and some tackles, a lot of them was on special teams too, probably, I believe.
Do you like the rule changes with the special teams that is going on?
Yeah, man, that's stupid. I don't like it. It's dumb. I mean, it's safe, but, I mean, how safe are we going to make it?
Right.
Like, at one point, we say, hey, it's safe enough?
Yeah, that's
it's
kind
safe
of,
enough,
It's
man.
going to be flag football in a minute.
What point?
That's kind of the era you came up in, too, was right when everybody had to stop hitting really hard.
Yeah.
Like, you were a hard-ass hitting safety.
Yeah.
So a lot of videos of you hitting people. You got a few fines.
Yeah.
There's a few fines out there on you.
So that's how I found out the rules sometimes with the letter in my life. Like, I didn't even know that was a rule. Like, what?
I always wondered, do the players, because sometimes there's rumors you got to pay those fines or the team pays it for you. How those fines go?
No, you pay your own fine.
Damn.
But they supposed to be tax deductible. Are they tax deductible?
No, I don't even know. But yeah, you pay them your own. Unless it's something where like the team decides to help you. Okay. Like the defense may decide to help you, or the team may step up and be like, hey, we'll pay this fine, depending on what kind of fine it was, or if they feel it was due or just or not. But rarely have I seen teams step in and pay somebody fine.
Definitely not the Browns.
Definitely not the Browns. Not for me.
There was a controversial hit on Jordan Shipley helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
Didn't you challenge the league on this?
Yeah, I'm going to challenge every fine I get. You have to, man.
How does that go?
It's basically a call with NFL rules. I forgot who was doing it. I think it was Runyon or something like that. He used to play for the Eagles, O-line for the Eagles. And it's like a probation call or something. Like you on the phone with him and he's explaining the rules and what you did, blah, blah, blah. And you explaining what you saw and why you believe that, it wasn't a penalty. Rarely do they turn it. I'm talking about like probably 5% of the times they overturn it. But you may get half of it taken off. You may get a percentage of it taken off. But most likely you're going to walk away with less money in your pocket.
Hey, how much did you get fined throughout your career? Do you remember?
Probably around no more than 100. Like I learned fast, man. I start getting fined. I start going low. Hey, bro, I'm nowhere near the helmet. Like the first time you give me, all right, bet. Second time, that's on me. What they say that third time?
Do you feel that's safer though? Like getting hit in the legs is not great, and in the
it's
knees
not
is
ideal
not
for those
awesome.
guys.
You know what I mean?
But
like, God damn.
You know what? They will tell you themselves they would rather you clean their clock. They would rather that. But that's just them talking. Like long term, you don't want that. Right. Hey, mentally, for the long term, hey, you want your brain, bro. Yeah. You want your brain. But like for the immediate time, you out for the year, usually maybe with something like that, and it sucks. But long term, man, you don't want your clock clean.
With all that coming up, there's like obviously, well, hopefully, do you feel like there's less concussions now with all the rules, shit like that? How many concussions did you go through playing football at safety?
Man, more than I could count.
Damn.
Okay, nah, maybe not that many. More than 2 hands, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
More than that. Like mild to, extreme. Yeah, probably, yeah, for sure. Easy.
And playing through those?
Oh, yeah, easy. I played through
the
something I
time?
didn't even know I had. But I look back now and like, yep, that was a concussion for sure.
Damn.
Because, like, when you don't know what the diagnosis is for a concussion, like kind of younger, until you start taking them tests.
Right.
The concussion test, and you say, oh, what they looking for, what you need to be cleared. Then you like, okay, these are the direct symptoms. Now
Right.
you done 4, 5, 6 concussions in. Like, yeah, I got a concussion. By the end of my career, I was like, yep, that's a concussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it is.
Damn. So, I mean, it looks like the league's moving in like a better direction, I guess. Or do you not feel that it's a better direction? You feel like the physicality is going away, quarterbacks got it easier, maybe getting hit less. How's that affecting?
I'm not
how's that
opposed to
affecting
where
the game?
it's going with some rules, but I do not like the perception of what it has to be by the rules. Like, it doesn't have to be as soft as everybody's making it, or
Right.
some plays where the flag come out. And that's my thing. Is like, back up on just throwing the flag to throw the flag, right? Let the play go, review it, like whatever. But like, some of these flags is coming out before the hit is even made. It's like, oh, this is about to be a big hit flag. Like, he didn't even make contact. And then you look back at it, it was perfect technique. His helmet was to the side. He was tackling how they teach him now with the shoulder to the, it was a good hit. It was just violent. It could still be violent with the rules.
Right.
It doesn't just have to be illegal.
Yeah, it's taking out like a big factor of the game. You know what I mean? Like a big.
Yeah,
oh,
but
shit,
even though I like to see guys get flipped, though. That's a big hit to me. You ain't got to be up top. You can flip them somersault.
Right.
That's just as good.
I like the ESPN segment when they had Jacked Up.
Yeah, man.
that
See
was
that,
the
man.
shit.
Look, as soon as I started jacking fools up, they took it off. I couldn't wait for jacked up, man. I was in college, like, yeah, I'm about to be. Just wait till next year. I'm about to be all over jacked up. Man, they didn't have it, but
Damn. You played for Rob Ryan.
Yeah,
First year in
Rob.
Cleveland. How's that?
it was fun, man. Rob is a fun coach to play for. He knows his ball. He lets you, do a lot of things as far as scheme wise and using what you're good at as far as physical attributes. And no, it was fun. It was definitely fun.
He's like one of the, I mean, that's one thing I noticed too, looking at the Cleveland career, is like you were solid every year, kind of starting for 3 or 4 years, but it was like new coach, new safety on the other side.
Yeah,
every year
year
you had like a new safety on the other side.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, is that tough to like not have any, do you have to get like in sync with the other safeties and corners or?
I had an 8-year career. I had 7 head coaches.
Damn.
God damn.
I had 7 head coaches in 8 years.
Now, every time you get a head coach, is it all new plays?
Only had the same. Well, maybe let's say 6 and 8 years. I had a different coach every year in Cleveland, except when we had Pat Shermer. I had Pat Shermer for 2 years, and then I had a new coach. Chud came in, and then I went to Denver, and we had Foxy. Then we had Coob came in. Coob was the head coach the next year, but then he got sick and missed half the season. And then we had brought in, and then the next year I went to Tampa and went play for Dirk Cutter.
Damn. It's a lot of coaches.
It's a lot of coaches, a lot of schemes, a lot of teammates.
Yeah.
Is it always different? Every coach got different playbooks?
Every coach had different playbooks.
Damn. Now, they always talk about how difficult the playbook is to, grasp. Is it hard?
Some harder than others.
Okay,
For sure.
so they always talk about the quarterbacks. That's like one of the more difficult. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, it's more a lot of the times, like I said, it's like templates, right? You add into something, you got like 5 templates. Everybody run off of these family trees. And they all, predecessors of this family tree, from going back all the way to Bill Walsh, Jim John, what coach for
Jim Harbaugh?
Even Harbaugh, yeah. Take him for example, Harbaugh. Whoever that tree they come from. And then it's just templates and different little variations. And as football progresses, you add other types of offenses to it. And then you have different verbiage. That's what really makes it hard a lot of the time is the verbiage. It'd be so much different verbiage. He want to call it this because of that. They want to call it this. It's a fire zone. It's the same fire zone. It's the same zero blitz. Everyone runs, but it's called different things. So that's pretty much the hardest.
Probably been hard as hell every year. A new coach, a new scheme, new words, new everything, and you got to grasp that.
Yeah.
And be ready to go.
Yeah. I talked about this somewhere else. I said, man, every year we used to walk into the building and you knew it was a new coach because all the interior decorating done changed. They done moved shit around, this shit over there. Like, oh, yeah, we got a new one.
Damn. When the coach leaves and you're playing him on another team, do they keep the same schemes and it's easy for you? You're just like, oh, shit. I remember
coaches,
studying this one.
It's their DNA, right?
Yeah.
It's their
Be
kid.
giving
That's
that
what
to
they
the
do.
offense? You're like, oh, I remember.
It's every team runs it. So football is about timing and when you call it, who your personnel is. So you can know exactly what offense they run, what type of plays. You don't know when, where, who. Right. There's so many variations to calling the play.
So what were your major changes when you went to Denver that you noticed how, because Denver is a winning organization historically and compared to Cleveland?
First off was the roster. The roster was crazy. Like when I first got to Denver to sign, when I signed, I didn't know D. Ware and Akeem was signing. I signed, I was the only free agent. By the time the next morning came and went to fly out there, I heard the news that they had signed. So I'm like, oh shit, like it's cracking. Like then you get there, you got Von Miller already there, Peyton Manning. Emmanuel was coming with us as a free agent. He was in Pittsburgh. I knew because we played in the All-Star game together in college. So then you look at the old line. It's just the team, man. They had just come off a Super Bowl the year before. Just completely different. The ownership was different. Pat Bowling, he's a family owner, right? That pride in it being yours or whatnot. But I'm not saying Cleveland, they had family owners. It was just different. It's just different.
Was it difficult playing in the Mile High because of the,
altitude? Yeah.
It is when you first get there, and it's very dry, like super dry. You got to stay with chapstick.
You think you had a...
like the bedside, like I woke up when I first got there, like...
Do you think it gave you an advantage into going into games, the altitude?
At home, yeah, but from opposing teams, they say that around halftime they start to adjust.
Oh, okay.
So,
were there quarterbacks that you figured out, and then was there quarterbacks that had your number? Like if you
individually had my number?
Yeah, like you couldn't really figure them out. You didn't know what they were going to do. I know you guys typically know the plays.
Brady is definitely one I had my battles with, playing line and eye games with him. Just,
How many times you get him?
I don't even know. I don't know. I got him. He got me too. But it's not necessarily like getting him by trying to fake him out. Like you could know I'm coming and I could still get you. It's just trying to make him think like I'll get him. He throw an incomplete pass. I got you.
Right.
Because I made the coverage look different. Or you was hoping to me or thinking I'm gonna do something that I didn't do. So it doesn't have to be something huge or big for me to get him. I'll make him audible.
Yeah.
You feel me? I got you.
Yeah. That AFC Championship against him, the Super Bowl season. Like, did you guys know that? Because by that point, you had the no-fly defense. Mm-hmm. Did you guys know that, okay, we got this game, or were there nervous times?
In the AFC Championship?
Yeah, against Brady.
Hell no, we didn't know we had that. We had the confidence, to know we were capable to win that game. But that game, honestly, was bigger than the Super Bowl. Like, that game right there, Brady coming home, we had beat him early in the season, so we know he want to get his lick back.
Right.
I'm healthy, but I'm not because I had a high ankle sprain the last time we played him. So then I got re-injured that game with the high ankle sprain. I missed like the last fourth quarter of that game. But no, man, no, we didn't. We was going in there with everything we had.
It's hard to make. Brady's known for getting the ball out quick as fuck. No,
Yeah, he does. But we had something for his ass that day. We had something for his ass.
What'd you have?
For exactly that, man. We had put in like this. We called it like a. It was a double hook, right? So, and it was like a one man, right? So that's man coverage with one safety dropping back, right? So off of that, we had a blitz. So instead of using the blitz to where I blitz, me and Vaughn would play inside out on the tight end, right? So of course it was Grunk. So this is talk about I got him, right?
Right.
We got him. I'm coming down in the box, Brady looking at me and shit. It's like third, second down. He think I'm blitzing. They backed up, right? So either I got man coverage on Grunt or I'm blitzing. But when I'm blitzing, you got to have – he know I'm blitzing because there'll somebody be covering me from behind, like another safety or the linebacker to cover Grunt.
Yeah.
So he looking like, well, I got either one-on-one or I got a linebacker on Grunk. Either way, he got Grunk to win that route, right? So ball snap, I'm showing blitz, I'm in the gap. I go into man coverage on him, right? Inside out. So now I'm inside leverage. And he like, okay, he playing TJ playing inside. I got Grunk on the out, right? Outside leverage is available. Nah, man. We had dropped Vaughn into the outside hook. Man, he threw it right to fam. Pick. Pick. Shout out to Coach Wade and our staff for that defense.
So a lot
Brady
of people
writing that shit down. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, shit, we didn't bring it out all season, all year. We just ran it down.
So a lot of people discount Peyton Manning's last Super Bowl because of the great defense. Do you think you guys would have won with Brock Osweiler as the quarterback in that playoff run?
The playoff run?
Yeah, like no Peyton Manning, just Brock Osweiler as a starting quarterback.
Man, we could have won with me playing quarterback. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, that's how we felt on defense, bro. Like, literally, we was like, man, we could play it with anybody at quarterback at this time. That's just how we felt. Now, realistically, no. No, we couldn't have played with anybody. Like, honestly, Peyton just came through in so many clutch situations that entire year. No, he didn't have the stat numbers. They're like, oh, it was amazing Peyton year, and he carried them to the Super Bowl. No, but, you know, the intangible drives, like, you know, them things that must-haves, we got the must-haves.
Yeah.
In that Super Bowl was another defining moment in your career when you went to the Super Bowl, and Cam Newton decided not to jump on that ball you recovered.
Yeah.
How'd that go? How'd that whole play go down? You remember that scenario? That had to be the biggest play of your life.
I was guarding my boy Ed Dixon, went to college with, so he running the route. They ain't threw it to him all day. So I'm like, he ain't getting the ball, Ed. So I'm lighthearted talking shit to him, and he damn way back on our sideline, and we getting to Cam ass. So I'm watching like, oh yeah, we got your boy. So I'm running over to celebrate. And I just see the ball pop out. I'm like, oh, like, thank you, God. Like, no, this is not a scoop and score Super Bowl. So in my head, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This is a straight gift. So I can scoop it. And when I scoop it, the ref he just in the way. Like, he don't know what direction he want to go. So it made me kind of scoop it faster than I wanted to. And I didn't have no balance and I fell. But, looking back on the other angle of the play, once I seen it afterwards, because I couldn't see all that and him not jumping on it or none of that. I think he get too much for not jumping on. I mean, it wasn't really that jumpable of a ball. Like, it was a lot of people down there, and like, did he really have a shot to get that ball? I don't think he really had a shot to get that ball.
I don't know. You were there.
Yeah. I don't think he had a shot. I mean, I don't think he had a shot to get the ball, honestly. I think it was a good business decision. I'm glad he made it.
Prepping for the Super Bowl, did you know that you were going to dominate Carolina's offense?
Yeah, we did. You know, things always change in the game. You know, like they say, shit change when you get punched in the mouth. We never got punched in the mouth. We were doing the punching. So it was like, we had a game plan, and we were so confident with that game plan. Like, we were so confident. We was like, ain't no way. We don't see them running the ball on us first. Right. That's their bread and butter. They want to run the ball. You can't run the ball on us. We not going to allow it. We'll put 11 guys on the line of scrimmage before we let y'all run the ball on us. And we just too good on the back end for you to throw the ball on us. Like, Cam, you ain't finna just, you're not that type of quarterback. You great in other areas, right? You not finna, once we stop that run and that RPO option, you not finna be back there dialing us up. Like, nah.
Did the confidence come too, like, coming off beating Tom Brady? That was a huge game. You said it was like almost bigger than the Super Bowl.
For us, I mean, it's Tom Brady, man.
Yeah, right. Sure, yeah.
Like, I know Cam won MVP that year, but it's Tom Brady and the Patriots. Yeah. It's a rivalry, playoff game, and, we had the home field advantage for sure. That was a blessing. Even when we got that at the end of the season, we was like, oh, shit. Like, we at home every week. On the road, we'd have been a little bit more, shit. But, like, at home, like, I've never been on probably since high school, that confident. It's that type of confidence we had in Denver. Like,
now, if you had to make a judgment call, because you are a safety, you didn't see every kind of quarterback there is out there. When you look at Cam Newton and Jalen, who do you think is better?
Who's a better quarterback?
Who's a better quarterback? Because you got to see Cam at his prime.
Cam Newton is a better quarterback, without a doubt, hands down. He's a better quarterback. He's a better player? I don't know.
See, I would say Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback and Cam Newton is a better player. Like a better football.
You can say that too. No, I'll take that back. Let me rewind that. Okay. Because I don't even want to confuse people with either one of them. Gotcha. Cam is better. Cam is better.
That's what we came down to, like,
all that, no. Nah, man. You give me one, hey, Cam, I don't care what team you got, great team, bad team, in between. Give me Cam.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's all due respect. I love Jalen, what he does, his mindset. I think he's a winner.
Right.
He's definitely a winner. Yeah. He has a mentality that is, terrific for a quarterback, right? You want a guy with that type of mentality. But a player, quarterback, Heisman, I seen him do what he did at Auburn, beat Bama with that Auburn team was trash. It's been trash since. Trash. Hey, man, look.
Was it hard to take him down?
Hell yeah.
You know what? He slid. I didn't have to tackle him. The open field tackle, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, I wonder what he gonna do. Because we was open field. Like, I really was wondering what he gonna try to do. I was coming full speed. I wasn't breaking down. If you watch that tape, in my mind, it's like, shit, let's get it. That's what I'm not finna do is get ran over. That's what I'm not finna do. You may break a tackle, I'm gonna get some people, because I'm coming.
Right. Now, they say Cam was 6'5".
He didn't want that.
He slid.
They say Cam.
Is that a win?
That's
or
a
safety?
win.
That's a win, right? He slid.
That's an easy tackle.
He didn't want that smoke.
I didn't have to do nothing.
Right.
He didn't want that.
They say Cam 6'5", 265, big dude. Like big.
Hey, bro, he's a big human being. Nah, he ain't big for no quarterback, bro. He big, period. He a big dude. Him, as outside of linemen and D-line and offensive linemen, like Cam Newton and Steven Jackson are the two, and Megatron.
Okay.
They're like those dudes as far as just like big, fast, just athletic. Like, what the hell?
You play against
Where they make you at?
Play against Roethlisberger?
Yeah, I play against Roethlisberger.
You seem hard to take down, no? Just like a big guy.
I ain't never tackled him. Nah, he too
slow.
Yeah, he too slow. I'll tear. Roethlisberger, you know what? I'm not even. We played him in the game, in the conference game when we played Pittsburgh. I don't really have too many memories of playing against Roethlisberger of him doing too well. Like in my mind, like a lot of players view players of what they did against them.
Right.
So if you ask me, like playing Roethlisberger was never something I would
that you got hyped up for,
it was all the pieces around him most of the time. Like, we knew that he could take a hit and guys would hang off of him, and he's a tough. But, like, scheme-wise and him, like I said, like, on the situation, dialing you up and sitting there picking you apart, like, that game plan, that's not going in the game plan.
Speaking of those pieces that were around him, he played against Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown, yeah. I thought you said Santonio Brown.
Oh, no,
Santonio Holmes, he was with them, too. He was cold.
Yeah.
I played against him. It's a cold dude.
Who was better?
Santonio Holmes or Antonio Brown?
Yeah.
Antonio Brown. I think it was close. You know, I think within a shorter period, Santonio Holmes had a shot of being, you know, that type of impact player, but just a shorter time. AB did it for like 6 years straight, 7 years. He was killing. Santonio did it for probably 2 or 3, you know, where he was really getting active. Maybe 4, I don't know.
Who's the hardest player to tackle in your career?
You ever go straight up with Marshawn Lynch?
Gore, Marshawn for sure. Frank Gore, Marshawn, Percy Harvin. My dog for the Chiefs.
Tyreek Hill?
No. Before Tyreek. He played with us in Denver. Why am I blanking? I was just talking about
The running back?
Charles.
Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles. Thank you. Jamal Charles was them time those for sure. Michael James in college, he was crazy.
No Gronk?
Yeah, Gronk. Yeah. Not like I say. For me, I put Gronk up there, I guess.
He said I can't.
I'm trying to think, like, I had a missed tackle on Gronk when they came in, but that was more me just trying to kill him. I flew past him because he was kind of wrapped up.
Yeah. What about to cover? Who had the best feet? Who had the best routes? It was like, fuck, I really got to prepare for this motherfucker.
Tight end wise, Gronk, Antonio Gates. Those are like my 2 biggest.
Because you usually match up against the tight end.
I'm usually a tight end guy.
Yeah.
I don't be guarding receivers.
Yeah.
What do you think are the tools that you need to be a great safety? Like, when you think about it, like, if you were to put one together.
You got to be smart. You got to be tough. You got to be tough. You got to be versatile, whatever. You got to be that for sure. And you got to be durable.
Right.
Got to be durable. Because you playing, you all over the field. You in the box. You outside. You deep. You got to be able to do everything. That's why I say versatility is key. You got to be smart because you the quarterback. You got to be putting people in their place and knowing what you doing and knowing what everybody on the offense is doing and tough. When I say tough, right? Yeah. Tough, durable. Put that in there. And you got to be able to tackle. Please start tackling again. Bring tackling back.
Is it good or bad that your safety leads in tackles?
It's bad. It's terrible. You see what happened when I was in Cleveland? Had a gang gets busload of tackles. You get to Denver around a good team, them tackles go down, man. But you make plays in other ways.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's your top 5 safeties all time?
My top 5 safeties are Ronnie Lott,
Nice.
Ed Reed,
Yeah.
Troy Polamalu, Bob Sanders, and probably that's a good question. I'm gonna go throw it way back. Jack Tatum.
Okay.
Yep.
You mentioned Frank Gore too. He has such a solid career. I thought he tore his knees out like 5 times before he even got to the NFL.
Let me take that back. Let me throw Steve Atwater on that list too. Steve, I grew up watching Steve a lot. So Steve, Jack Tatum is like, those guys are more guys I kind of idolized and watched playing, like even the Ronnie Lott, right? Because I was a lot younger, but yeah, definitely top 5, top 6.
Gotcha.
What made it so hard to tackle Frank Gore?
Man, Frank just has a low center of gravity. He has really quick feet, and he keeps his shoulders over his knees. Like, you know, he got very high knees when he runs, picks his feet up. He's shifty. He's strong as hell. He's just a little ball trying to tackle, bro. He's tough. He's sudden. He's very sudden. Like, he's a sudden player. Like, not fast. When I mean sudden, like, it's damn near like he teleport. Like, he could be right here 1 minute and just be 2 feet there, and you got him by the ankle when you thought you was going to have him by the whole waist or something, right?
Yeah.
It's like real quick and real sudden.
Damn, you ever head-to-head with Marshawn?
Nah, man. I only really played Marshawn one time when we was in Denver and Seattle. But nah, I got him on a safety. We kind of gang tackled him. we gang. You know, Marshawn like to stay up. He's strong dude.
Yeah.
So no, we just had the gang, and I was the last one to put the finishing on him. But nah, he got me in the game. Gave me a little 2-step. Went by me to the left. And I came down trying to give him a little more than I should have. And then another time, I pushed him out of bounds or something. But it wasn't too much action, man.
As a defense, do you prefer playing with a quarterback that dissects you but is not mobile, or a mobile quarterback?
I hate mobile quarterbacks. I hate them. I'm not trying to be chasing you around. I'm not trying to come off my coverage and chase you, and we got everything covered.
Right.
And you take off running for a first down. It's like, nah, I'm cool.
I asked about Marshawn because y'all both from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
Who you think, if you were to take your top 5 Bay Area football players, y'all had a lot from there?
Yeah, man. Top 5.
Who's the biggest legends
This is
in the
as
Bay?
I'm thinking, right? This is just as I'm thinking. I'm going to have to go with De La, product of Monty Toomer. He was one of the first guys out of De La, went to Michigan. Then I'm going to go DJ Williams out of De La, Gatorade Player of the Year. You know, Miami, went to Denver as well. Then I'll put Marshawn up there for sure. Oakland Tech. Then I'm going to go Maurice Jones-Drew. That's my dog. And man, let me see.
Who else got a ring? You ain't in there?
I'm finna
Who else
say,
got a ring?
ain't nobody. I'm throw myself in that one. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Mind you, my memory not too good, so if I left you out, you feel some type of way, hey, man, like slide in my DM, let me know. But look, hey, I'm just going off of this car wreck brain I got. I'll throw myself on there. I do got a ring. I got a few Pro Bowls, all pros. Yeah, throw me in there, Boss Ward.
Is the no-fly zone the best defense of all time?
Yeah, man. For a year, for a single season, hands down. I ain't gonna say hands down, but yeah, for sure. We the best. You want, like I said, man, we the John Wick of defenses, man. You want something done, bring us in, get us out. We gonna get it done. Now, we didn't have the longevity of some of these teams had, you know, being together. It's not our fault. But, you know, we did it. We came in as free agents, me, D-Ware, Lee, E. Sanders. And we got it done, you know.
Now, go
ahead.
Okay. You being a pro, what do you think happened to Shedeur? Like, you know, the kind of the ins and outs of the business. You didn't play before. And we already know Deion definitely probably had him well prepared for meetings and coaches and having those conversations.
He's in your organization?
Yeah.
The Browns?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What do you think happened? Because everybody's confused.
I think that was a little bit of humbling going on. Not even just because it was Deion. I think, you know, a lot of that stems from Shedeur being Deion's son, like that confidence. Like, you can only exude that type of confidence being raised by somebody like Deion, right? That confidence just comes from his household, right? And people say, well, it's Deion, he getting all that. No, it is partly Deion's fault that Shedeur has this confidence and he's successful in all these things, but it's not his fault that confidence rubs people the wrong way or people are taken back by it for whatever reason. Maybe it's a control thing, right? They can't control him. They can't write the narrative for him because he does have his platforms and Deion is backing him and all these other things. And from what I heard, it's an interruption kind of thing going on. They don't want Deion to interrupt any of the process or decision making, or it be an indirect effect, right? You know, rumblings by the media, this Deion said that can, you know, sway a lot of opinions, right? You know, without him even having to say nothing to the coach.
What does the
indirectly?
What does the tape say about Shedeur Sanders when you watch him?
The tape say Shedeur should have went first round, second round at the latest. That's what the tape say.
Should he be starting over Flacco?
No, not because he's not going to be better. But I don't feel you need to throw him out there. First of all, your team is trash. So like, why would you throw? If I had a first rounder, a guaranteed starter that we knew was the prodigy, I wouldn't start him. I'll let Flacco go get hurt. Play until you get hurt. You old. Play until you get hurt.
Why is that though? Why is it that it seems like it's better for quarterbacks to sit down? Like in basketball, they don't really do that. If you nice, you nice. They put you out there. They let you go. But in football, if you're a quarterback, it seems like they want you to kind of watch the game at least for a year or two.
And you don't get hit in basketball. Actually, safe. Go ahead, put him out there.
That what you do?
Ain't they gonna have you right here? What do you have to do? Get a tech? Nah, then you don't get hit. You know, that's pretty much it.
Oh, okay, that's it.
You don't want your big investment to get hurt right away.
But eventually, you gotta get out there.
But you want to get some use out of him first, right? You don't want to go to the store buy something brand new and it break.
Right.
What about
at least let the warranty wear out a little bit.
What about Dylan Gabriel? You had to see him firsthand. No, you go back to Oregon.
Yeah, I watched him all season. I think Dylan's a good quarterback. I don't think he's better than Shedeur. Yeah. I think he's a good quarterback. And I had my issues with Dylan during the Oregon season. But, he's not better than Shedeur. But I think he should make the team. I think it should be Flacco, Shedeur, and Gabriel. And I don't even know why they even brought pick. Like, come on now.
What about that comment? How do you feel about his comment?
Gabriel's?
Yes.
I knew what he was talking about. He was talking about, the microphones.
Right.
No, I don't think it was directed at Shedeur at all.
Oh, okay.
Hell nah.
Do you think the NFL colluded against Shedeur Sanders, that the owners were talking to each other? It's like, hey, don't draft him. Let's humble him.
Nah, it wasn't that type of conversation. No. But it was more of like monkey see, monkey do. I think once the ball got rolling, it was just like.
I almost felt like it was the NFL, and like I said, you closer to this than me. It just felt like it felt like they were saying we get to pick the next millionaires in this sport. This our sport. This our game, and we get to pick.
I mean, they do, and they do that.
No, that's true.
They absolutely do that all the time.
All that's true, but it just seemed like we gonna sit down on this one. We gonna humble him, and that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like to me.
I don't think this happens. Maybe, and I'm not saying it does, but if Shedeur was pre-NIL.
Oh.
Okay. You could take him 5th round. He paid. He ain't worried about nothing financially.
Right.
You can get whoever you want up in early draft picks, and you know what the league gonna do. They ain't gonna draft him. And that's where I think Hassan came in and pulled, the cord on it, like, we taking Shedeur right now. Forget the agreement. Forget the agreement. We taking it because I think he was like, shit, it's the 5th round and somebody else going to renege on the agreement. I'm going to do it first.
You think they weren't going to draft him at all?
Well, I don't know about all that, but,
Well, there was
a lot going on around Haslam and him stepping over, what's the coach name?
Find it real quick.
Don't even worry. He'll figure it out.
Anyway, yeah.
And then the other thing,
Stefanski.
He came in and
he stepped over Stefanski's toes, over his head, and drafted him. And then he had to clear it up later, like, oh no, I didn't. The men in this room are capable of doing all that.
The owner wasn't happy either.
I feel like he was covering it up for his coach because he didn't want to make it look like he went over his head.
Because the owner came out with a statement.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Owner said that.
If they came out and did it, was there like a team that was supposed to get him? Like I heard Raiders, all this other shit.
When you go in the 5th round, it's supposed to. That's 5 rounds of 32 teams.
Well, no, I don't know if there was a bigger conspiracy, you know? Like, nah, he's going to go here, and then there was like, fuck that.
What do you think about the conspiracy?
I just know that based on talent, he should have went way before the 5th round.
For sure.
There you go.
That's all I know. Now, all the conspiracy, if they decided all together, hey, man, that's rumblings. But what we do know, and all the analysis know, and all the ex-players know, and everybody across America know, he was way better than the 5th round talent.
Right.
One thing I know, he don't.
So that's not a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Right.
He don't throw a lot of interceptions.
Man, he don't throw a lot of pigs, and he got sacked. He had one of the worst O-lines in college football.
Now, the one thing they were talking about, there's a clause in his contract, and you probably know this better than us, is that for the jersey sales or for certain sales, I heard out of the $250 million that they made on his jersey sale, $14 million was allocated towards him because he was
like
in
a Sanders. They called it a Sanders clause or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, that's smart. That's genius.
Is that because he was in it because he had an NIL deal and he already had a brand name coming into the NFL?
Absolutely. I mean, they worked that in for sure. You know, that's probably something Prime and his lawyers worked in because I have such a brand already. You gonna draft me in the 5th round? You ain't making no other 5th round jerseys. Why you making mine?
Yeah.
No, I need a cut.
Yeah.
Talking about conspiracies, what do you think about the Colin Kaepernick conspiracy?
Man, that's in the wind. I ain't gonna lie. That's in the wind, man. That's in the wind with me.
You was playing when that happened?
Huh?
You were playing when that happened?
Yeah.
You take a knee?
No, I didn't take no knee. But yeah, I did do I had a fist up. It's in the wind. Like I said, it was there. It was a lot of dust and stuff.
It's in the wind, but it's in recent news because the documentary got shut down. They're not releasing that, which is pretty fucked up.
I don't know why.
Yeah, true. Spike Lee, though, you think, Spike Lee joint could get released.
Did they already make it? Did they say they made it and they just not releasing it?
So why they not releasing it?
I don't know. I didn't fucking read the thing, I guess, but we got to figure it out because that's
I'm
crazy.
tired of Colin Kaepernick. Hey, man, look, go home. Just look, we get it. We get it, bro. We get it, but
You think all the shit afterwards was like just he never had any intention of coming back? I feel like a lot of it was just like...
No, I really think he wanted to come back, for sure.
Yeah.
And, it's unfortunate that, they whatever was the blackballing or whatever the reason was, but...
What about playing against him?
that was like that was a long time ago.
Motherfucker was a beast, though.
So?
He just...
That sucks. Shit. I mean, look, players get that done like that all the time. He ain't the first one.
Right.
He was just the most famous one. Trust. He was cold now, don't get me wrong, but he came to Denver and he didn't do nothing. You wouldn't have known if you watched that game if he was cold or not. But, yeah, it was a lot of, man.
And speaking of Denver again, was John Elway in the organization? Like, was he around and shit all the time, or he came after you?
No, he was always there.
He was there? Yeah. He's always walking around doing his thing? Is he, like, fucking got all the say in Denver, or what?
He's not even there no more.
Damn, what?
But he was a GM when I was there. Yeah, he was always around. John, just chilling, kicking it.
So for this upcoming NFL season, who you got in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Who do I have? That's a good question. I like Philly again. I like Philly. And I like... Baltimore. Yep.
You think the tush pull should be banned?
No. They ban enough stuff. I mean, God, we ain't gonna be able to play no more. They keep banning stuff. We can't do nothing.
How you feel about how they did the Pro Bowl, man?
What do you mean? What they do? Oh, with
like
all
fucking flag football now and shit?
Once it left Hawaii, it was no longer the Pro Bowl. I mean, it was just an extra game with good players or what the best. Like it went to Arizona, and it was a whole nother experience. When we went to Honolulu the year before, my first Pro Bowl, it was amazing. It was family. Everybody just had their families there. You was on resort style. In Hawaii, you got to meet other families and really interact with them and all that.
Right.
They went to Arizona. It was a fan fest. Everybody was secluded. You didn't know who was Pro Bowlers, who wasn't, because half the NFL players was there. Like, it was trash.
Way cheaper to get to Arizona.
That's the
Everybody
point.
can't make
it's
it
the
to
Pro Bowl. You ain't supposed to have everybody there.
Right.
Fix the stadium a little bit. You know, the stadium needs a new field, but other than that, it was just the getaway. To go to Hawaii, it was an accomplishment. I made it across the waters to the Pro Bowl. Honolulu, you get off, they lay you. All that. Fuck Arizona? Like, come on, man. It's the desert. It's hot, dusty. Ain't nothing there to do, really, but go to the bars and what? That's it.
I don't like Arizona. I don't like none of them 4
It was trash.
desert states.
And now with the Pro Bowl, all the best players are sitting out. So people who are like the 6th or 7th best player, they get to the Pro Bowl, and then I guess they get that shit in their Wikipedia.
Yeah, they do.
And nobody knows.
What does that look like, though, for like when you come to become a Hall of Famer in like 30 years? You got a bunch of Pro Bowls and you weren't that Pro Bowl-y.
Man, look, it's a lot of guys out there that got more Pro Bowls than me that can't fuck with me. And that's just how it go. Injuries, you know, like I said, 7-6 coaches. Some guys be having 1-2 coaches the whole career, be in the same system. They blessed to be with good teams. They always playing prime time. I didn't have one prime time game in Cleveland. Not one. Hey, one. Thursday night, my last year. Pick 6 to seal the game.
So you played
Against who?
Buffalo. Yeah. But like,
play
man,
bigger. It's a big game.
It's great players. Guys are great, but you know, a little circumstance could sway you from Hall of Fame and not. Like, it'd be like that.
Hell yeah.
But now you got the top of the Hall of Fame that's, you know, they could have been anywhere. They was going to be Hall of Famers. And that's what it should be reserved for. Like, them motherfuckers, like, he could have been anywhere, and he was going to the Hall. Like, I think some of the guys, like you say, this discrepancy in Pro Bowls, and you out.
Yeah.
You out. If it ain't he in, you out.
Is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer in your eyes?
Too much discrepancy. No. Point blank plain. Is either you guys that question? No. Now.
He got 2.
So, but Eli Manning, like one of them guys we're not game planning for. I love him. We're not game planning for him. We just not. Good quarterback, though. Real good quarterback.
Right.
Was on some great teams. D-line, nasty. D-line won them Super Bowls. Defense, nasty. Come on, am I lying?
No, that's real.
Did you go in when Peyton Manning was on the team? You ever like try to pick his brain on quarterback shit?
Yeah, absolutely.
All that?
But you know what's interesting about that? He picked my brain probably more than I picked his, which it shouldn't have been the case, and that's why he Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
Like, you dummy, like you should have been. But you know, a lot of the questions he asked me helped me, like, so I didn't even have to run back a lot of questions or a lot of shit because he'd be like, TJ, what'd you see in this? I'd be like, you did that. I'm like, well, what the fuck was you looking at? Like, what'd I do? Why'd you throw that pick? Was it a good thing? Like, you know, did I show you something that, you know, fooled you?
Right.
You know, so it was that type.
Is he a funny motherfucker in the locker room? Because he seemed like a funny ass
man.
dude.
He one of the guys, man. He's funny as hell.
He's funny as hell.
Cool as hell.
That's cool.
Yeah, he real cool.
Got any funny ass Peyton Manning stories nobody knows?
Nah, I ain't got none. I'm sorry. I ain't got no Peyton Manning story. I ain't got none.
Did you practice? There's scout teams, right? Obviously that he's practicing is, but do you go up against first team in practice?
For sure. Certain periods is one-on-ones.
That year, like, fuck, going against him every day in practice, you still go hard? You go harder? Like,
I mean, it depends on time. It could be a certain period, 7 on. It could be a team period. But like you said, you just working on disguising, fooling him. Yeah, I mean, once you do it 1 week, it's just you forget it's Peyton Manning sometimes. You just back there practicing, trying to get right.
Did the team feel like it was always in the media, Manning, Brady, was Manning about that rivalry? Did you feel that when it came up, or he just
him say like beating Brady's rivalry, like that would never come out of Peyton's mouth. But you don't have to say it. The world knows that. You know,
in your
it's
eyes.
plastered on every.
But did he get hyped up
uh,
for the Patriots games? You know what I mean? Like you could tell.
Nah,
or he
man,
just.
it's normal. It's a day at work. If he got too up or down for anything, you know, I think it would reflect negatively. You know, because you I think considered or perceived just an even kill. Every game is the biggest game. You know, the next game. You know, it's kind of like that. Like I said, the perception of that being a GOAT. You know, you don't want to. Oh, it's Brady this week. I'm extra hyped this week because it's Brady. Like that's kind of you a professional. You the professional. Like we supposed to be that every week.
Was he giving like crazy speeches and shit leading the team?
Nah, Payne wasn't no
like
speech guy. Nah, with D Ware usually either give a speech or myself or you know, different guys. But nah, he'll give like a pre-night talk to the team. Like, he'll say that for, like, the night before the game. But game day or, like, all that rah-rah, nah.
Who was your favorite teammate of all time?
My favorite teammate of all time? Oh, my dog, Lead. Probably Keeg. That's my dog. He just left L.A. That's my dog. My dog, Eddie Pleasant, I played with at college, too. Them two. My brothers.
What was your welcome to the NFL moment?
My welcome to the NFL moment. That's a good question. I don't remember. I just think that my first game experience, we played Tampa, at Tampa. That's crazy. I played my first and my last game in Tampa.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just being on the NFL field and the pageantry of all, like, you know, they got them damn cannons and shit.
Right.
And the big ass Buccaneers flag and cheerleaders. And I just remember being on the sidelines, their team was being announced and shit. And we had, Kellen Winslow was over there and he had just came from Cleveland. And they had, like, the guys on the team, at least the defense, was talking about fucking him up all week, right? Like, what the fuck Kellen up? So just that. And I remember Kellen came down the sideline with that big-ass Buck fans, like, mugging everybody. And we had a linebacker named Matt Roth. And, like, he was trying to fight him. Everybody was holding Matt Roth back on the sideline. It's like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. Bro, and I'm looking around, I'm a rookie, and I'm just like, this is a lot of fucking shit going on before the game, but it's lit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking lit. Yeah. And I could just think of like any given Sunday, like when Jamie Foxx was on the sideline, you was like, this was happening. And that was happening, like that scene. And it was a little hazy because of the cannons and the fog. So that was, that's my, like, welcome to the NFL moment. It was just that first game experience.
Especially on any given Sunday. Remember, like, the scenes where they're playing and everybody's talking shit?
Yeah.
Is that how the game is?
At times, yeah. Most of the time it's silent, you know. But, yeah, it is. It's a lot of shit talking going on. It's a lot of shit.
Speaking of Tampa Bay, you vented about your playing time over there.
Yeah, man.
How'd that go?
They didn't know what they was doing. Shit. That's why they suck. And we suck. Man, look. That was the worst team I ever played on.
Tampa Bay?
Yeah, for sure. Hands down.
Worse than the Browns?
Worse than the Browns. Worse than the Browns.
Damn. Who was coaching there?
Dirk Cutter.
What was the quarterback?
Jameis Winston.
Oh, okay.
I know he gives speeches.
The best speeches. The best speeches. Jay got the best speeches. But you know what? Jay's speeches, man, it's like, man, I know what the purpose of this speech is, but it's doing the exact opposite, bro. Like, you taking me out the zone, man. You taking me out my mode, bro, because, like, you making me laugh and shit. And I know you're not trying to, but, like, Jameis is naturally like that. 100% of the time. Like walking around the locker room and just like that all the time. So it's so genuine, bro. You gotta love it. It was just like,
you think
like you said, it's hard to be like get real serious. Even like the infamous eat a W one, right? Man, I was front row center. Matter of fact, it was a precursor to that. It was a precursor to that because we had team warm-ups before that, and that speech was right before we walking in the locker room. So before that, we got offensive, defensive, pre-warm-up, 7 on. You see, like when you see the pregame. So I'm down on the defensive side waiting, the ones that just came out or whatnot, and he came up to me out the blue, like just out the blue. He like, T. I'm like, what's up, Jay? He like, you eating Thanksgiving dinner? I'm like, bro, what? Like, we about to play a game. He's like, I'm like, yeah, Thanksgiving coming up with her. Yes, yeah, I'm eating Thanksgiving. I'm thinking he like been inviting me over because I'm out of town, but it's my first year. So I'm thinking he like, hey, bro, pull up to the house. You know, we having dinner. I'm like, yeah, I'm eating dinner. My girl out here. I'm cool. He like, nah, what you want for Thanksgiving dinner? So now I'm like, really like, you inviting me over? Like, what's up, man? Shit. So he like, what you want to eat for Thanksgiving dinner? I'm like, man, I'll like turkey legs, yams, shit, greens. I'm like going down the list. He like, okay, bet. Then he just walk off. I'm like, like, what the hell going on?
Thanksgiving, he didn't have a plate or nothing for
bro,
you?
you supposed to finish that off with something like he just take off, right? I'm like, damn. So he just want to know what I'm. So we go through the break, right? He start talking, and usually Quan Alexander do the break before we go in. So Jay like, nah, Quan, I got this one. So we like, okay, you got it. Let's go, Jay. Woo, woo. He like walking around, tapping guys. You see it. He like, hey, what y'all want to eat for Thanksgiving dinner? So I'm like, oh, here we go with the Thanksgiving dinner question again. So I think DJ next to somebody. I'm like, bro, did he come up and ask you why he talking? Like, did he ever ask you about Thanksgiving dinner? He was like, yeah. I'm like, all right. So he going somewhere with this shit. So by this time, he started gnawing on his hand. I'm like,
gnawing on his hand.
He biting on the W. Like, he's biting on the W. So I'm like, oh, fool tripping. He tripping. But I'm knowing like, what is he like? What the? Are we all like, what is he eating? Like, bro, what is that? He like, and you could tell he see the look in our eyes. Like, what the fuck is that? He like, that's a W. Like that, like he telling us, like he answering our question. Like, that's a W. We like, okay, that's a W. Oh, we got it. Bad. We gonna eat the W this week. All right, bet. So that is a little.
So it's like a big ass maze through his speeches.
Man, it was a long. It was definitely leading. We got the back. It was a whole front story to that.
Yo, do you think Jameis Winston is a better quarterback than people give him credit for?
I think Jameis is a really good quarterback. You know, he throws a lot of interceptions. He throws a lot of touchdowns. But like I said, he played for Dirk Cutter for a long time. So I'm just saying, like, that was the last team I played for. They career ruiners, man. For real. Look at that roster.
Dirk Cutter.
They had Ndamukong Suh by that point, or no? He left by that.
He wasn't there yet. Yeah. He came the next year. Okay. Lucky him. I should have came the next year. I would have stayed the next year if they would have. I had Jason Light was the GM. He's still the GM. He's cool. You know, real cool. But I just couldn't. I couldn't play for them again, bro. I couldn't. You just wasting my ability. You disrespecting me, asking me like I'm just off a Pro Bowl. Y'all have nobody on this back end. We practicing, you not starting me. Okay, I learned the defense. Then as the weeks and go on, you asking me questions, and I'm trying to sit after meetings and really, you asking me in the meeting one-on-one, like, do I think I'm the best safety on this team? Do I think I'm the best safety on this team? Y'all just brought me in here to be the best safety on this team.
Right.
Like, yes, hands down, without a doubt, twice on Sundays. What's your problem? Like, what you don't see? And I just couldn't deal with that. You was insulting my intelligence. And everything you brought me there that you said you was gonna wanted me to do when I looked you in your eyes and say, hey, coach, what you want me to do? What am I coming here to do? And you told me a bold-faced lie. And hey, man.
Is tanking real?
Is air real? Is air real? Is the sky blue? Oh. Absolutely.
In those Cleveland days, did you feel?
Man, when you be on a team and you be like, there ain't no way y'all trying to win. Can't be. We can't be trying to win. You go to meetings like, bro, we can't be trying to win doing this. There's no way.
So everybody's not in on it. They don't tell you guys.
No, hell no.
Damn, that's terrible. I thought everybody knew. And they're collectively in there like, all right.
Nah, they can't say it out loud.
They don't tell the players.
Yeah, they can't say it out loud.
Come on, if you told the players that we was out here busting our ass, break, sweat, and tears to throw shit, come on now.
Yeah,
the players don't know. That's why they make it goofy like, oh, here go the script. Well, okay, that's funny. But nah, come on, y'all know what's up. Y'all know how it go.
Now they talk about like the NBA, like the gambling, all that stuff coming into it. Do you think they throwing games and paying off players? Do you see a lot of that?
Man, it's really tricky, bro. That's a fine line, man. That's a fine line. I think it's too fine.
It's hard.
The only person you can really get to me, is like the quarterback and the refs that can really throw the game.
But you hear all these gambling stories coming out now about how these guys were throwing games in the past, like whether it's 30 for 30 or, one of these documentaries, and it's like, damn. And then even your boy for Denver, the Nuggets, he talking about, if I wanted to get all my friends rich, put $10,000 down, and I'm like, bro, like, okay.
But isn't it harder to do?
He said that out loud. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't it harder to do in football? Unless
the refs?
The
refs and the quarterback.
Like the quarterback, receiver, running back, maybe, but like.
Do you see how some of these games come down to?
I guess
some of these games come down to a simple penalty.
Right.
No, a ref for sure. I get that.
Easy. No, not a ref. A player, nigga.
Calls
a penalty, 15 yards, third down.
Hey, I didn't even think about it from that perspective.
On the
That's
field.
true.
It's easy to play any position.
Late hit, everything.
Anything.
Man, I need to get some pro athlete friends.
Receiver, drop a crucial ball. A DB, let it go around, a route go by you.
Mm-hmm. It just seemed like gambling has become more and more prevalent into all the sports, it seemed like.
Yeah, man.
You think that's good or bad?
I think it's bad for the I think it's bad just for the honesty of sports.
Yeah.
Because anytime you have an outlier that can control the purity of the game, it's terrible. And I think it's just ruining a lot. I mean, I'm not a gambler myself. First off, I suck at it, and I don't like losing money.
Right. Yeah.
But like you said, man, you never know. And now we watch sports like not knowing, like that sucks. At least we thought or believed that all this shit was.
So you was never on the team. He was like, this nigga throwing the game.
Nah, I could not say that. No. But being with the Browns, every game was like that. Shit.
Damn.
Fuck. Well,
now you did come in though when you guys had your rivalry in Denver and the Patriots when they were doing Inflategate. Weren't you playing? And they were deflating the balls.
That time,
the Patriots were spying on everybody. Did you ever see any weird shit outside your guys' stadiums?
Nah, man. You know what?
The Flakegate happened in 2014, I think.
Yeah, I played Tom Brady. I played him when I was in Cleveland, and actually, we beat him my rookie year. We beat him in Cleveland, and we played him again later my last year there, and we should have beat him. But they played us with the refs. Overtime, he threw one deep ball to the end zone. They called PI. They get the ball on the one. Quarterback sneak. They win the game. That's when you talk about felt the playedest ever in the game.
Right.
I was like, bruh, that was the most played I ever felt. Like, we really kicked their ass that game. We kicked their ass. And we just got played at
Was it a
end,
PI?
Bro. No, it wasn't no damn PI.
I'm just checking.
Nah, hell no, it wasn't no PI. But what was he talking about? I forgot.
So
Flakegate. Spying.
What about it?
You ever see no shit? How'd you feel about when that shit was going down? That's fucked up.
with all the scandals that are behind Tom Brady, Would you say he's the GOAT quarterback?
My GOAT is Joe Montana.
Ooh,
I grew up a Niner fan. I feel like he probably played in the fucking one of the most vicious times it was to be a quarterback. No help, no protection. You get 4 of them things. You avoiding cats like Reggie White and Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look, you the GOAT. You the GOAT. Brady, he's the GOAT in his own way. Manning, he's the GOAT in his own way. You put those 3, but I think the top of that list is Joe Montana. Then you got Brady, Manning, depending on who you want to pick.
Who you got? Who will you pick, Brady or Manning?
I want mine with Manning. I'm going to go with Manning.
Need to pick.
Yeah, that's why I got mine with Manning. I don't know about no Brady. I ain't play with him.
You ever have a chance when you were in free agency to go to New England?
Nah, man, we have a little history.
Man, I'm going to New England, or was it like, man, fuck New England?
I think New England was more like fuck TJ Ward because of what I did to Grunt. I heard pretty much towards the ACL with a hit. We was talking about going low on guys.
Right.
And New England don't really like TJ Ward too much.
You cannot win. You go too high.
Does Gronk got some feelings still? You ever see him around?
I don't know, man.
And he's like, hey, man.
If he do, that's it on him, man. You harboring resentment for 15 years. That's a lot.
We heard that if you're an NFL player or an NBA player, and we don't know if it's true, if you get drunk or inebriated anywhere, you can call a certain number and get picked up. Is that true for the NFL?
It used to be like that.
Oh, it's not like that no
Before Uber
more.
and stuff. I think, yeah, there used to be a number like
emergency number, and they come get you wherever you are.
I think so. I'm not sure.
You never had that problem.
Nah.
Just call Uber.
I get my Uber. I get in the Ubers and the cabs, and I do not mess with that drunk driving stuff.
Right.
Sure.
How was your relationship with Demaryius Thomas?
Oh, man, that was my brother, my dog. We trained in the offseason a couple of times in Atlanta when I was staying out there. We the same draft class, I believe. But, yeah, man, that was my bro.
That's concussions, basically, right? It was why he's having seizures and shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Sad stuff.
And not pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you should have played longer?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I could have played for probably 4 more years. But, God don't make no mistakes. I was supposed to get up out of here. Like I said, I had a bunch of concussions myself.
Right.
So, time to go. Now, did I want to? No, I was mad for 2-3 years.
So now you're starting launching your podcast?
Yep.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, man. Safety First Safety First Show. Safety First Show I just launched this a couple weeks ago, actually. It's my first season doing the show. We talking about football, other sports during the off season, but college, NFL. Talk about rumblings around the league. Talk about player talk within each other. Talk about some behind the scenes type activity, locker room talk, updates, anything football, pretty much.
Dope name.
Appreciate it.
When I heard the name, I was like, that's dope. Yeah. I was like,
Man, you know how
that's
many times I
fair.
went over that name, bro? Came back to it, had something else for a long time. But,
You had another choice than that name?
Yeah,
Playing
right.
safety?
Yeah,
That's
I know,
crazy.
I know,
What was
I know.
the other choice?
I think it was, I don't think I know. It was opinions are optional opinions, or opinions are optional, something like that.
Nah.
Yeah.
You picked the right. You picked the right one.
Yeah. So it's cleaner.
Yeah.
It's definitely cleaner, straight to the point. Got the safety on there. So
Yeah.
And I was surprised it wasn't gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. When we
some
got it, it
medical
was like,
shit or
oh
something?
shit, hurry up, send a check, send a check. Somebody scoop the shit.
Do you have a co-host, or is it just gonna be mainly you?
We're doing some testing, but mainly me. We're gonna have guests in, throughout the season, talk
Right.
about their teams, talk about, some current players,
Right.
all that type stuff. So I'm excited, man. We might have a weekly guest, depending on, stay tuned. It might be a surprise weekly. But yeah, it's gonna be lit for sure. It's gonna be lit.
What are your
Yeah,
favorite
now-
current players?
Huh?
Who are your favorite current players?
My favorite, Daniels right now at quarterback. That's my dog.
Ooh.
I love Jaden Daniels, man. Even though he went to Arizona State first, and I seen him do it to us at Oregon. I'm like, oh, this boy cold. He gonna be cold. Then he went to LSU, and you know, history itself. Bo Nix for sure, Oregon Duck, and my Broncos. I'm excited to see Genty this year. Definitely excited. You know, Cortland Sutton, that's my boy. I like my Broncos, man, for sure. Jerry Jeudy, I'm excited for him to have a good season again. I had trained him a little bit when he first got to Denver. Did some stuff with him. Real good dude, man. Who else are my favorite players? Derwin James. I like the young boy Hamilton from
Baltimore. Kyle Hamilton. Yeah.
I like yeah, that's a short list.
When
you play for all these teams, your team is the team you won the Super Bowl with, right? Like you're a Bronco.
Oh yeah,
or when
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
or I mean your longest tenure, or who drafted you and you was there the longest.
How do you feel? Cleveland. You were at Cleveland longest, no?
Yeah.
But Super Bowl with Denver.
Yeah.
Fuck Tampa, obviously.
Hey, nah, it ain't fuck Tampa. You know why? If you pay me, you know I got love for you. You got me a check. You wrote me a check. Changed my family life further. I got love for you. Now it ended up wrong. Like I said, it wasn't the organization. It was them damn coaches I couldn't stand. The organization was cool. Tampa was a great place. Like the city, the town. Come into work in the morning. There's 5 in the morning. The sun rising. It's still warm already. I wanted to retire there. I really did. I was like, yo, that's why I went there instead of Pittsburgh. I could have went to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh offered me a little, like $1 million less, and it was cold. But I always wanted to play for the Steelers. So it was a real, like, damn.
Right.
It was a tough-ass decision. I'm like, Pittsburgh, just give me like $500K more, and I'll probably come to Pittsburgh. And I took my visit. I didn't even go to Pittsburgh, which I kind of regret. I didn't take the trip. It was just so warm, so nice. When I got to Tampa, I was like, bro, I'm not even leaving. Like,
so having me on spring break. Went to spring break 1 year, moved to Tampa.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know, man.
Yeah.
So the thing I was going to ask you, like when you win at an organization, anytime you show back up to Denver, do they show you love? They give you tickets,
for sure.
Everything. They just roll out the red carpet?
Yeah.
Oregon
well, not
too?
every down. Yeah, every time I go up there, it's an invite, and yeah, they roll the red carpet out.
Okay.
Sure.
So you let them know you're coming, or they already
usually they already invited us for something. Like this year, we're going up for DT's Ring of Fame, and it's the 10-year of our Super Bowl win.
Okay.
So, you know, when you win and shit, you got anniversaries and, you know what I'm saying, yearly things you come back for. Cleveland, not so much. I went back to Cleveland. You know, I love Cleveland. It's like, y'all brought me my first home. But, like, as far as reaching out to, you know, some of their better players, bringing them back for it, I think they should do a better job of that. Even though we didn't win, I still think that, you know, they have their alumni day once a year or whatever. That's cool, but.
Hey, Cleveland, but you never win. So who you going to invite?
The team that went winless. They had a team that went winless, right? Before, before Baker
Man,
Mayfield.
I don't know. Invite your draft picks back.
Right.
That's a start.
Yeah.
Shit. A lot of draft picks, you know, they not doing much at all, especially if it's been a long time. They, you know, this place, I got drafted. And they got kids and families that would like to come back to Cleveland. And
right.
We didn't win much, or I wasn't here 18 years, but hey, I was drafted to the Browns. Since we ain't winning, we do have drafted guys that we drafted. Let's bring them back. Or Pro Bowlers or whatever, you know. Find something.
Every time you go back to Denver, does the ring get you into like certain places? You just wear that bitch around?
Nah,
you know
man,
I
don't walk around Denver like
You
that.
can't walk. And then do you God, what the fuck was I about to say? I don't know. And you know what? It's gone too. I don't think it's coming back.
You got your nonprofit you be working on too, right?
Yeah,
Outside
man. War Boy Project. Me and my brother. So, you know, it's geared towards youth development. You know, resources, access, programs like mentorship.
It's up in the Bay, right?
Yep, it's up in the Bay. Trying to get a leg down here in LA because this is just where I live. So, you know.
Do you like youth football camps and stuff?
Yep, youth football camps.
So
I want to get an actual youth football program, so I might be in the midst of working on that in the next couple of years.
In LA?
Yep.
Okay. That's dope.
Yep,
You know what I was going to ask you now? I finally remember. When does the pension start for NFL players? I know what it is for the NBA, but when does it start for NFL players? Or there is no pension?
No, you get your pension. It starts,
how many years 50, you got to play?
Something like that.
But how many years you got to play? Or you
3.5.
3.5. Okay. So you got your pension.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure.
50.
They
you
ain't
got a little ways to go.
Make me jump through hoops to get my disabilities. Was like, damn, like y'all act like I wasn't playing 8 years out here on this NFL field. Like, oh, your back doesn't have any signs of deterioration. Let me tell you something. My back is killing me. Okay, my hips hurt, but they assign their own doctors.
Right.
And they doctors, if you any sign of lack of symptoms, they're going to put it down. They're not giving you no benefit of the doubt. Wow. And that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You
for
make
an
us do
organization
all
that makes
this,
that much money, too.
All this to jump through hoops to get what you owe us. That's
not
crazy.
That many players, you know what I mean? Like in the overall organization that makes that much fucking money. Like,
it
could cover everybody's everything.
Greed works.
Would you, if you had like a son, or if you have a son, would you let him play football?
I would let him play football. Will I make him? No.
I see him out there golfing with you. If you had a choice,
he don't even like football.
You had a choice: golf, football.
Whatever he likes the
I wish
most.
I would have golfed, man. Just kept golfing younger. Just
once I get my kid, I'm gonna put him to the Tiger Woods treatment.
Straight golf.
Yeah. That's the only sport you're playing.
Yeah, but you know what? The proof is in football. We know we good at football. Yep. We know we gonna get paid doing this. Now that golf shit, you on your own. You got tried basketball. Hey, pops. Hey, look.
Right.
That's on you.
Right.
You test your abilities. But like my daddy said, we know football. He played football. My brother made the league. Daddy made the league. I made the league. We know football.
Damn, I knew your brother made it. Your dad made it too? That's dope.
Who your dad play for?
Philly.
That's dope.
Drafted by the Eagles.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, my family lineage is trash. It has no track record of being good.
Them genes is terrible.
Hey man, you either gotta find it or you gotta start it or find it.
Yeah.
That's your job. That's how you pass that on to your kids.
Yeah, eugenics.
Figure out what y'all good at. Figure it out.
Hey man, you ever get or NFL players ever go anywhere like the MMA guys for stem cells and shit now?
I'm pretty sure they do. I wasn't big when we were. It was kind of getting a little. It was called more transfusion, not the stem cells, but I'm pretty sure they're probably doing it rampant right now.
Yeah.
You don't ever think about fucking with that?
No, I'm
Said
retired.
your hips hurt. Yeah, I'm talking about for life. Said your hips hurt,
nah,
back
man.
hurts.
Yeah,
it's some stemmies
I
in there.
just sit my ass down. Yeah,
all right, man.
I'm not. I don't like injecting shit in me. Yeah, I'm not with the jab.
Yeah.
Damn. They take it from you now, though. So they take your blood, they take your own stem cells, put them back in you.
That's what they do? Oh,
yeah.
well, shit. I'm ignorant.
They take your own shit. Anything you want people to know.
That's when they spin it around, right?
Yeah, so they take the shit out of your blood now. They had a way to take it from you instead of like other people. Because it used to be like getting it from other sources and shit. Yeah.
I'm not taking that risk.
All right, then your DNA gets changed.
Yeah,
start
fuck all
getting
that.
personality traits. I don't know. I thought about that too.
Yeah, I'm
you
not
got
doing
somebody
that.
else's DNA in you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What do you want the people to know, man? Where do you want them to find you?
Just follow me, man. Safety First on Instagram. Safety First at Safety First Show, and YouTube coming soon. So if you follow the Instagram, you'll find the YouTube. And then War Boy Project. Follow us. We got our own Instagram at War Boy Project as well. Donate, help, spend your time, all that. If you're in the Bay Area in LA, we got programs. We're looking for mentors and any other ways you can provide your help. And then Player Bus Sports, my agency. So I started that as well, and we represent doing NIL management, everything. So tap into that Player Bus Sports group. Yeah.
And before we leave, we got you a TFU workout shirt.
Okay, bet.
So,
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, man.
What size is this?
Let me know if it fits
XL,
you.
that's good.
Because it's XL, but it kind of runs
is this
small.
American Apparel? Like American Apparel shirt. Remember American Apparel?
Yeah,
They used to have some good shit in there.
Anything you want younger people? Any advice for young football players coming up?
Oh, man. Any advice? Yeah, stay the course. Man, stay the course whenever you feel like you're getting off track and you losing a little focus or not being as dedicated, committed to, you know, your peak dedication and commitment. Get back on track, man. That's about it. Yep.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Absolutely.
That's another episode of TFU.
I'm down 162 pounds in 6 months, and it feels great. Looking at myself in the mirror is a trip. I marvel at myself now because I'm like, man, I've done this in 6 months. 6 months is not that long ago.
I started this program back on July 1st at 288.5 pounds. Today I weighed in at 184. When I first got here, I was sad and depressed and stressed out. Over time, I regained my self-esteem, my willpower, my determination, and those things have helped me to grow and become happier with myself and in life.
Use code TFU10 for a discount on the full body cleanse.